Hello, everybody. Thanks for your participation in one of our presentations during Space Habitat event. We'll be talking about do it yourself, DIY techniques in space analog missions. And an introduction, we can say one question: how the knowledge and learning on do-it-yourself techniques as are important to space analog missions. These are important questions, important question to do about our mission. Okay, okay. One moment. Okay, now. As International Space Station present continuous activities of improvements, space analog stations also present the necessity of learning on how to create and repair utensils. The activities of making or repairing things yourself, commonly known as DIY, do it yourself, holds significant importance for space analog missions for several reasons we'll be talking about. But first, we introduce about Habitat Marte Space Analog Station. We are based in the corner of South America. Habitat Marte is located in a city in the outside. And it's possible to see we are the only space analog station in Southern Hemisphere. I live in Natal, in the coast, and from Natal, the Natal is the destination airport, and from Natal to Habitat Marte is around 2 hours and 100 kilometers. The Habitat Marte is just located in Brazilian semi-arid, also present a different landscape, as you can see here in this image. It's a semi-arid. This vegetation become greener during the first semester with some rain, but now is more gray because we are not having rain during this time. In this area, are operated three different analog habitats: the Habitat Marte, the Luna Habitat, and the Lava Cave. We created protocol to be operated in these three analog sites, and the analog sites are located in one area, 500 meters walking, and we are planning for 2025 a fourth analog habitat called Lake Series. And talking a little bit more about Habitat Marte. And in Habitat Marte, there is an area for the do-it-yourself activities called Mass Lab Machine Shop. Here is part of our facilities, the solar panels, the swimming pool, called infrastructure for underwater extravehicular activity, the auditorium, and the main habitat, the Habitat Marte. In this area, there's our machine shop called Mars Lab. These are kind of blueprint, also showing the area of our machine shop. A photo when it was created, and now with some utensils that they are using in our activities. This is the place that we are practicing do-it-yourself activities. And about our history, we start to build this infrastructure during June 2019, and also did other improvements during this year. In this case, we are achieving 5 years of operations of our machine shop. Also, we developed a protocol for the machine shop to establish guidelines for safe and efficient use of the workshop. For the operations of these activities, it's very important the protocols, and also look for plan the activities, execute the activities, verify the results, and also identify opportunities of improvements. Also, our activities are very connected with all 17 development goals. For the development of do-it-yourself activities, we had the collaboration of ChatGPT to present some basic elements of this protocol. We can see some contributions of do-it-yourself mindset for space and log missions. For example, the philosophy or the mindset of do it yourself collaborates for self-sufficiency and resourcefulness when in remote environments, such as those simulating space and log missions. The ability to create and repair items independently is crucial. These missions often take place in isolated locations where external assistance is limited. Do-it-yourself skills enable crew members to solve problems quickly and effectively, ensuring the smooth operation of the mission. One of the most known examples of do-it-yourself activities was during the Apollo 13, when the astronauts had problems in the capsule with a lack of oxygen, and they need to develop with some utensils inside the capsule, alternative to deal with come back to Earth safely. And this is a very well known case, and there is a movie, Apollo 13, with Tom Hanks, and also very discussed example about do-it-yourself activities that can be very important in terms of survivability and very important in terms of sustainability of not only space and log missions, but real space missions. Other reason for do-it-yourself activities is the cost effectiveness. Space missions, even analog ones, are expensive endeavors. Do-it-yourself activities help in managing and reducing costs by allowing the crew to repair and maintain equipment using available resources rather than relying on costly replacements or external support. This aspect is vital in both the planning and execution phases of the mission. We consider the Mars Lab activities are very important for this. Okay. Also, enriched problem-solving skills, engaging do-it-yourself tasks enriches critical thinking and problem-solving abilities. Crew members learn to troubleshoot and innovate on the spot, which is essential for handling unexpected issues in space missions. This hands-on experience is invaluable for developing the flexibility and resilience needed in real space exploration. Today is November 17th. In the next week in Brazil, we have our mission 192, and we'll be put in practice some ideas that we are presenting here in this presentation. Other topic is other reasons for do-it-yourself activities is related to this kind of project frequently requiring teamwork and collaboration, which are key components of successful missions. Working together on repairs and constructions fosters strong communication and camaraderie among crew members, creating a cohesive and supportive team dynamics. This would be a good moment for the create bonds between the members of a mission, because they will be exchanging tools and materials used in this kind of activity. Also, the do-it-yourself activities collaborates in terms of psychology, in a psychology perspectives, when keeping the crew mentally engaged and productive. This can help to mitigate feelings of isolation and monotony, which are common in long-duration missions. The sense of accomplishment from complete a do-it-yourself project can boost morale and overall well-being. Also, do-it-yourself activities can collaborate with simulation of real space conditions, as observed, for example, in Apollo 13 mission, as I mentioned. Space and log missions aim to replicate the conditions of actual space missions as closely as possible. In space, astronauts must be able to perform a wide range of tasks, including repairs and maintenance with limited resources. Do-it-yourself activities and analog missions help simulate these conditions, preparing crew members for realities of space travel. To conclude, the benefits of do-it-yourself activities, we can see very skill to be developed when the participants are learning about new technical and mechanical attitudes connected to creativity and in improvisation. These skills are directly transferable to real space missions where astronauts must be proficient in a variety of disciplines. Examples of do-it-yourself activities in space and log missions: repairing the equipment, fixing malfunctioning equipments, or creating makeshift solutions using available materials, building structures, constructing or modifying habitat structures, workspaces, or storage solutions, crafting tools, making or adapting tools needed for specific tasks that were not anticipated prior to the mission. Okay. And I'm engaged with do it yourself activity. We during this week in Brazil, I'm professor of sustainability in industrial engineering department of University Federal of Rio Grande do Norte State, UFRN, in the city of Natal, Rio Grande do Norte State. And during this week, I developed two creative recycling workshops. One was Monday, November 11th, with students from design. And a second, also the photo with this group working. And here are the group and the results of the artifacts they developed with some we using cartonnage, waste paper materials. And this was a second moment with students from industrial engineering department, and they also developed some activities too. Challenge for do-it-yourself experience. The scarcity of resources can be disappointing and restriction for this kind of activities. It's interesting to have a previous experience of examples of interesting do-it-yourself activities. For example, would be interesting to have a list of videos on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok showing examples of do-it-yourself actions that would be replicated in space and log missions, also alerting about materials and tools necessary for these activities. As a conclusion, I have a question: how artistic and engineering creative process can cognitively satisfy process for space analog astronauts? This is a question applied for crews, not be answered in the future, to be answered in the future of space analog missions. To conclude, do-it-yourself activities are an integral part of space analog missions in raising self-sufficiency, problem-solving skills, and team dynamics, while providing psychological benefits. These activities prepare crew members for the multifaceted challenges of actual space missions, ensuring they are equipped with necessary skills and mindset to thrive in isolate and resource-constraining environments. To conclude, I like to announce some of our international space analog missions for 2025. Thanks so much. These are my contacts. Also, a QR code to send a message to me in WhatsApp.